What up, HoopSpaces? It's your boy JP, and we are doing a reaction of these Boston Celtics versus the Chicago Bulls that happened tonight at the United Center as the Boston Celtics 9-game winning streak has snapped. Before I get into it, make sure you subscribe to HoopSpaces down below for more basketball content. Click the notification bell, you know when our next upload is on the road to 1K. Thank you all so much for tuning in. So the Boston Celtics snapped their 9-game winning streak as they lost to the Chicago Bulls 107-121, thanks in large part to DeMar DeRozan 28-point performance, along with Zach LaVine's 22 points and Patrick Williams' 17 points. The Boston Celtics defense struggled. Man, and they were playing super awful. They let the Chicago Bulls score 67 points in the second and third quarter combined. That's not really good. That's not how you do it, Celtics. Now, the defense vastly improved this season. You know, that was their strong point last season, was the defense, their identity, with Tom Lord and Al Horford and Tatum and Brown and Marcus Smart, who's the winning defensive player of the year. And they kind of had like the defense to kind of been sluggish a little bit just because Tom Lord's out and everything. So we just have to see how different it would be if he was in the lineup though. But the offense is really good. You know, they have one of the best offensive ratings in the NBA. But the defense was vastly improving without Tom Lord, and still had to figure things out though, because they don't really have like enough bigs and all. So, but yeah, it was just not really good defensively for the Celtics, as they kind of got a little better in the fourth quarter, but it was still too late. It was still too late, unfortunately though. And then, you know, they rely so much on their three-point shots because they be like really good when it comes to three-point shooting. Tonight, especially in that first half, they were 8 out of 26 in terms of three-point shooting only 30%. That's not really good because they just started off super cold. They had 22, like the first 22 attempts, 17 of those were three-point shots, and they just couldn't get anything to fall in. So the offense was just looking a little sluggish, and also just had like a slow start and everything. And then the second half, they played a lot better until the three-point shooters started falling in, hitting 19 out of 50. That's a lot better than it was in the first half, but it was still like already too late, as the Bulls were just pounding them, you know, any way they want to. They shot 51% field goal and had 48% three-point shooting. And they were killing the Celtics in the paint 44-34. Tatum had almost a triple-double, 28 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. But, you know, didn't shoot really well. Jaylen Brown had 25 points, I believe. Didn't really shoot really well. Celtics had 15 turnovers. Some turnovers is just not looking good. That's the Achilles heel of the Celtics from last season, especially in the finals, was them turnovers. So they have to figure out ways to, you know, protect the ball at all times and all. But yeah, it's just the Chicago Bulls, you know, they probably had like more motivation, especially for Zach LaVine, especially when he only scored 4 points, you know, in the loss to the Orlando Magic, getting benched. So then they had to like figure out ways to, you know, find themselves motivated, because they just didn't look really good. They haven't been looking really good all season, even though they beat the Celtics last month though, but they still wasn't looking really good all season, as the Celtics was still hot though and was winning 9 straight games. So the Bulls came out tonight and played a whole lot better and scored 121 points. So, and that was the fourth loss of the Boston Celtics. Malcolm Barwin, shout out to him. He had 23 points, looking really good. Probably, you know, his best game, you know, coming off from injury from his hamstring. So he looked really good as a sixth man. Still wasn't really enough production though, because like I said, they were struggling and all that. So he was probably like the best one out of everybody that played really well. Marcus Smart came back from injury and played okay. Still played like 33 minutes, only managed like 8 points though. But the Celtics will bounce back, you know, they'll bounce back, and you know, we'll just have to see what happens. They have a game Wednesday, so let's see if they be able to get themselves back on the winning streak and everything though. The Celtics is still probably the best team in the East right now. The Bucks still, you know, trying to stay healthy and everything. The Bucks always has an answer. But I think the Celtics is still the best team, and you probably still have to go to the Boston Celtics, though. But good win for the Chicago Bulls, though, and then the Celtics can just learn from it. So definitely comment down below and tell me your thoughts on the game, who performed really well for you, who performed the worst. Make sure you subscribe to HoopSpaces down below for more basketball content on the road to 1K. If you definitely like my analysis and content, please check out my YouTube channel. It's just JP. I do a lot of basketball content and reactions. I'm on my way to 10K, so please definitely check me out and subscribe. I'm JP. Y'all have yourselves a blessed night and happy Thanksgiving week to everybody. Peace.